Just don't stop it. Don't stop it. You ready? Is it going?
Yeah.
All right, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about misconceptions that a lot of people tend to have when it comes to understanding what your core is and how it functions. So going back to this drawing board, I want to give you a visual representation of what your core looks like. And I'm going to put Andrew in the spot here. Should I do it? No, I'll ask you. I'll do it, okay. So I'll come back to the whole core thing in a second, but I'm going to give you a visual right now. Do you guys know what the British flag looks like? If you don't, I'm going to draw it. But the British flag actually happens to be a good visual representation of how the anatomy of your body is when it comes to your core, right? You get your rectus abdominis in the middle, transversus abdominis, internal, external obliques on both sides, and there we got the flag. So what I want to show you for today's video is how to take this and apply it to you. And Peter, come over here. I'm going to get Peter to volunteer for today. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
What kind of flag is it?
British flag.
It's the British. Okay, good. So what I want to do for today's video is I want to teach you how to apply this visual on a actual client if you're a trainer, a therapist, or if you're looking to rehab your own body. But before we get to that, one very important principle I want to highlight is that always muscles always pull. I say this time and time again in every single video, but a lot of people tend to forget this. If you go back to this flag, if these lines were to contract, what would happen is that if this is your rectus abdominis, fibers would shorten and your body would flex forward. If this line contracts in this direction, we would get a twist. If this line contracts on either side, we get a rotation, and so on and so forth. I'm going to take this and apply it to you. Are you okay if you take off your shirt?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Awesome. So really quickly, I'm going to get you to see this in him. So if we pay attention to his body, come to the back a bit. So if we look at his body, he's a perfect example, actually. You can see that if I put him straight, so his hips are straight right there. You can see that this shoulder is being pulled, not pushed, pulled to the right. I hope you guys can see that, right? It's coming across. And if you go to the midsection, we can see that his trunk, his rib cage is actually following through as well. Going back to the British flag. What does this mean? We know if we understand that image there and we apply it to him, can I draw on you?
Yeah.
I can draw on you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Where's the marker? If I were to draw on him, are you going to laugh? You're going to kind of laugh? Try not to laugh. Give me 2 minutes. I hope you guys can see it. The reason why I'm doing this is I want you to understand and get a visual understanding of what happens so that you see your body with bad posture. You always have to go to the pelvis. You always have to go to the abdominal pelvic complex region because that'll make the biggest impact if you're trying to fix your body. Once again, go to these lines, and if he, for example, we can see that he's twisted in this direction, we can therefore determine that this line right here is pulling him, and he's therefore being twisted to the right. Does that make sense? If it was in any other direction, stay right there. No, keep your hips straight. Turn your shoulder over here. If he was stuck like this, and some people do have this posture, we can therefore assume, or not assume, or come to a conclusion that this line is pulling him in that direction. And we can continue this if he was hunched forward. Abdomen, rectus abdominis must be tight. So once again, take that flag, apply it to your clients, apply it to yourself. If you're trying to better your posture, if you're trying to rehab your own injuries, comment below. Thank you, Peter. And you have any questions?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Comment below.